Hello and welcome to a brand new video where today we're going to be talking about the FiFine Mini Adjustable Gooseneck Microphone. The actual model code for this is the KO50, and you can find these little guys on Amazon for about $20 with free Amazon Prime shipping. Now so far I've been pretty excited about this mic because of the size of it. It's super small and compact and doesn't take up a lot of space on my desk, as you can see here. This is a USB microphone, so it plugs straight into your computer and it's ready to go. I'm currently recording through QuickTime, and all the audio you hear throughout the course of this video will be recorded with this particular microphone. So far, for the size and the price of this mic, I have been impressed with the quality that I'm getting out of it. I wouldn't say that it's the highest in the entire world, but it is a mic that I would recommend if it's something that you're looking for. This could be great in a situation where maybe you need to record multiple people sitting around a desk. You can kind of point it towards everybody and everybody just talk towards it. I think that would work really well. But let's dive further into the details of this microphone and see what we can find out. So when we were actually recording the little voiceover kind of B-roll segment, basically the way that I had everything set up is I was facing this way, and I had the microphone set up kind of behind my keyboard area over here, and I was just talking straight into it. Now you can see that I have the microphone actually sitting right here, and I'm going to see how it kind of picks up from the side there. Now I have noticed a couple little issues where if you pronounce your P's a little strong or have some of those strong popping sounds, you do have a slight issue if the mic's a little bit too close. So one thing you can do is kind of move the mic away just a little bit, and that's going to give you a lot better quality as far as not having those issues with the pronunciation. But for the size of this little thing, let's go ahead and pick this up. So this is the size of the mic in comparison to, say, my hand, and the sound quality and the price. I think it all fits in pretty well with some of the other FiFine microphones that we have reviewed on here. You know, FiFine, it might seem like a company that it's just too expensive, it's too good to be true. And you know, I'm not saying this is the best quality in the entire world, but for the price that you're paying, you are actually getting pretty decent quality. Now, having this as a USB just straight plug into your computer, good to go, it works just as easily as my Blue Yeti. Now, would I replace the Yeti with this? Probably not. However, there are a lot of circumstances this would be a fantastic mic to use. Now, one issue I could see is if you wanted to use this mic in some form where you would need to have a mute button on it. It doesn't have anything like that, so that could be a slight issue. But if you want to use a program like Skype or Discord or something like that, you know, you could use some of those mute options within that or have a key binding to your mute button. But other than not having a mute button or maybe some type of volume control here, it's really not a bad microphone. And I think the best scenario to use this, one in particular, could be for maybe podcasters that are just starting out. You know, I wouldn't recommend this all the way, but this would be a great travel microphone for doing podcasts where you talk to multiple people. Now, if you're in a noisy environment, I don't know exactly how well this would be picking you up. But if you have a more controlled scenario or place to sit in, you could set this on a table and have 2 to 3 people sitting beside you talking into it, and it's going to pick you up pretty well. So I think that would be a great resource to use this microphone for a travel podcaster, somebody that's new at podcasting, somebody that just wants to record some thoughts. So if you're the type of person that likes to write, but you like to say your thoughts and record those, you know, this sitting on your desk is not an eyesore. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and you could very easily just kind of talk into it and have your own little journal or something. So there's a lot of great resources you could use this mic for. And again, for only $20 plus free shipping, if you do have Amazon Prime, this is a great purchase to make for someone that doesn't want to break the bank and needs an extra microphone for whatever situation may be out there. So if you ask me, I would recommend this. Now, the USB cable here, it is pretty long. So, you know, I would say this is quite a few feet. Maybe close to 6 feet is how long this cable is. So you have a lot of space to work with if you need to kind of move it around or do things like that. And again, you know, I could just take this cable, put it into my management system and run it back. And I could just leave this microphone sitting roughly where my cell phone is right here, and you know, it's not really going to take up any space. It's not in the way, and if I ever do need to use it for something, that is an option. Because with my Yeti, for example, I have to get out this big kind of like arm and put it over here and adjust it, keep it out of the frame, and there's so much to do, whereas this mic could easily be hidden so it's not in sight. So if a microphone being in field of view of your videos, if you're doing that, is something you don't necessarily want, this would be a great way to do that. But that's pretty much going to be my review on the mic. I just wanted you to be able to hear it for yourself and then hear some of my thoughts about it and just see what you think. But if you are interested in that, there is a link in the description box below that was given to me by FiFine, so you could go ahead and check that mic out. But hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think about the sound quality of this mic in the comment section below. And as always, be sure to create something new today.